Dallas Cowboy corner, Trevon Diggs, and his soon-to-be baby mama, Joie Chavez? That's not a real name, right?
It's Joy.
Joy? That's what I thought. Just broke up. She's confirmed it on Instagram to one of her commenters. For those who don't know, Trevon's ex already has a 13-year-old with little Bow Wow, and a 5-year-old with Future. This is a common thing. This is a thing. I don't understand how this is a thing. I feel like you see the pattern. The red flags are right there flashing. Little babies, they want milk and all kinds of toys. And it's right there, right in front of your eyes. You see Future coming around. You see Bow Wow coming around, but you still do it. Mo, when will these guys learn and why? Why does this keep happening? How do they find them all also?
Trolling gentrified right there.
I don't understand the thrill that these guys get behind.
Or kind of nasty ass thriller they getting. Yeah.
I just grew up with too much pride, too much ego, and I was raised by just different people. And like this is recreation. This is fun. This is fun buns. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Fun buns. That's all it is, man. It's recreation. And when I sit here and when we had said something last year, he had took it personal. And a lot of guys, and just a lot of young dudes in general. And I go to speak to a lot of colleges, and sometimes when you're trying to educate, enlighten, a lot of these guys take things personal, like you're trying to criticize them. And it's like, no, we're not trying to criticize you, but when you are a phenomenal athlete, multi-million-dollar man, there's a lot of people who have come before you who can say, hey, man, we've been down the road with these type of women or these type of people, and this is how it's played out. And you also have a script of like how things have played out to this point. And then they get to a point where you're not with this girl and you have a baby with this girl, and I hope that the child comes out healthy and everything like that. And then you end up in a situation where you're going back to the tape and saying, man, I could have probably learned something from these dudes or listened to them. Like, she was supposed to be fun, recreation, something to talk about, and you're supposed to speed on. You know what I'm saying?
Choose Kentucky or one and done. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Or once in a while.
That's it.
Yeah.
This entertainment. That's it.
You wasn't supposed to go in there and get a souvenir later.
No.
Yeah. That's what he went to an amusement park and came out with a souvenir. That's what you're trying to say.
But it's a pattern.
I just hope he takes it, like he took it personal last time, but I hope he has enough life experience right now. Like, I know we joke, right? But then I'm telling you, there's people who hit me up and say, yo, I've got like a something wise out of something that I've heard on the show, right? And I hope that he can just have an honest moment with himself and say, man, like, I fucked up, and I've done something with somebody who I probably, if I could think about it again, I probably wouldn't do the same thing again.
Yeah, he came at Cam, like me, I personally, not personally, but you could say personally, have been around her. So I know that she seemed to be a good person.
Oh, yeah. you was out.
Not me. I mean, you saw she was on the boat with Puff, then she was with Trevon, then she was with Bow Wow, Future. So he had enough images for him to know to make a better choice. And I don't want to joke about it, because this is, once you get the baby involved and you start saying it's your blessing. So you take that part of it and take the blessing. So you got to take the lesson as well, and don't put yourself in that position again.
I really do want to know, is it like when you're dating a celebrity as a woman, and then like you go to a party and then you get like a couple of other celebrities' numbers? Or like, how do you continue to grow your circle of influence of back burners?
Well, let me give my opinion real quick. Your influence of back burners is crazy. Well, Mase, real quick, because I want to chime in because I didn't get a take on it.
Sorry.
Nah, you're fine. Mase doesn't want to joke about it. I do, nigga. I told you, you didn't want to listen to me. You talk shit about me when I said it, nigga. I told your dumb ass, nigga. I don't care about being your friend. Mo and Mase want to be nice about it. When I told you this shit, you told me I need to shut up. My old ass don't know what I'm talking about, Look at you now. Then you know what's more fucked up, nigga? Is that she did it on Instagram. She don't even got the courtesy to keep shit tucked away, keep it low, say we're going to handle this like adults and co-parent. I told you, nigga, and you tried to play me. Don't get no attitude with me. Now you got to, look, you was going to bump into niggas anyway. Now, one thing I will say is, I know Bow, I know Future, like, they ran into a couple females together before. You know, they got the same taste, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And I'm my niggas too, but, you know, I don't think that Bow and Future gonna respect you as a baby father. They probably clown. Look, the nigga Bow Wow called Russell Wilson, Sierra's, I forget what the fuck he said, the way he said it, but he said, Sierra's some shit, basically said, like, I can't remember when Jermaine Dupri was up here talking about us. Make a long story short, he's disrespectful, says Sierra's like little nigga, some shit like that. They don't give a fuck, my nigga. Look, what's her name, Joy?
Joy.
No, I get that check and give about your business. You don't fuck with none of these niggas. I respect it.
You respect the jokes?
Yo, because at the end of the day, look, I'm not saying she ain't never like none of these niggas, but look, because you know why, Murder? Because I be sitting there thinking about that shit and I be like, yo, and I'm not talking about presently. I'll meet a female and be like, yo, you know, my kids need a little bit of this and my kids, you know, camp is coming up and school is about to happen and, you know, if we could get a little bit of help and they need, you know, they want to go on a trip and this, that, you know, I like you. I thought so, you know, I ain't got it like that for you like that because they ain't my kids. But at least she won't have them problems. You ain't going to have to hear that from her.
Yeah.
You ain't going to have to hear if she get in the next relationship that her kids need help doing anything. So I give you that, Joy. And I don't got no problem with what you're doing. Niggas pull-out game, they can't get out of there, huh? Shit juicy. They cannot get out of that joint. Pull-out game is weak. So, I'm sorry, Tris, but nigga tried to come for me. Yeah. It's not a sprint, homie. It's a marathon, man. And look where we're at.
That's wild. I have a solution for all young athletes. And I think it would help. It's called thought protection. And so you essentially at 17, 18, we'll call it 18.
One real quick, you say thought or thought?
Thought.
Okay, I was just making. So
like the acronym.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, acronym, the thought protection. And you get a vasectomy at 18. But before you do, you donate all your sperm to separate locations around the world, like diversifying your assets. And you don't tell a soul. You don't tell a soul at all. And then when you're ready to settle down, then you figure out how to make it happen, whether that's reversing it, whether that's doing it artificially. There's all kinds of technology when you have that kind of money. And that saves you. And you don't tell her, and you don't pull out, and you hit her raw, and it's all good. And she thinks she's going to catch you. She thinks she's going to catch you, but guess what? Bitch, you got, because I am snipped up.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Two things. Two things, right? Two things. First thing is, I can't let niggas snip nothing down there. It feel too good. I don't know. I know you're supposed to get the same feeling and ain't connected, but I can't risk it. Secondly, I've told bitches that I tried to act like they're pregnant by me, that I had a vasectomy. And I was like, it ain't mine, because I'll have a vasectomy. And they like, oh, word? Yeah. I say, yo, that's worth the blood. That's worth the blood, y'all. That's worth the blood. When I say blood, my cousin, not a gang. I swear on everything I love. And then you could see on their face like, oh, all right. You ain't got no vasectomy. I go on my phone right now. Paperwork. That's how you know the bitch. They were like, now they got to reconsider the whole shit.
Think who she been with.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I did last Halloween, y'all? Not last Halloween. Last 2 April Fools ago. 3 April Fools ago. Yeah. I said, yeah, I called a couple of my chicks I was messing with. April Fool. They don't know it's April Fool.
Yeah.
I said, I just left the doctor. Is something you want to talk to me about? They said, what? I said, listen, I'm not going to play with you. I just left the doctor. Is it something you want to talk to me about? And they're like, oh my God, let me go get myself checked out and see what's going on. Bitch, you out here. They ain't even argue back. You know, they're like, well, I don't know what's going on because I ain't been with nobody else. All 3 chicks I checked with was like, let me just go get checked out and see what's going on. Yeah, that's why Trevon got to play these games. When you go into a female house that don't have a son, a brother, a significant other that they usually dealing with, first thing you do if you're going to spend the night, check for pee stains around the toilet. Niggas shit always splashing. That's what I do. If I'm going to take my socks off in your house, I'm checking if it's pee stains. If pee stains, and I ask you, your brother been here? You got a son? No. You got a boyfriend usually come over? No. They won't stop lying. They always fucking lie. They always lying, bro. And they'll lie and lie and lie till they can't stop. You'll catch them. So I like that, man. I used it without even having to get that. Sorry, I'm just trying to school some of you niggas on the little techniques to keep yourself safe out there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's a lot. Like you have a lot of tactics.
Listen, I've been around a long time, man. Hey, yo, listen, man, I don't always have permission to talk about what me and Mase did, but shit started off early.